Oh, it's bugged. YouTube, nande. It's fine. We'll just have to upload the VOD there. It's okay. Thank you for letting me know. My name is grammatically correct. 名前は
お名前は何ですか？私の名前はスミスです。お名前は何ですか？スミスと申します。
スミスと申します。
スミスです。
スミスです。Oh, lesson quiz. In Japanese, how do you say, what is your name? Name wa nan desu ka? I'm 35 years old. 35歳です。I say I'm 25 years old. 25歳です。Which one sounds more polite and humble? 山田と申します。Japanese, how do you say? 10歳。play it.
10歳、10歳、
10歳、10歳、
10歳、10歳、10歳。
10歳。あ、なんで？やべえ。16歳に見えます。
16歳に見えます。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
All of them.
20歳に見えます。
You look 20 years old. How old do I look? 何歳に見えますか？はじめまして。Do it again. Listen quiz. 何歳見えますか？よろしくお願いします。All of them. 35歳です。はじめまして。
10歳、10歳、10歳。
名前は何ですか？あ！ Did I misread that? やべえ。もう一回。One more time. What the... 16歳に見えます。25歳です。山田と申します。山田。35歳です。はじめまして。20歳に見えます。You look 20 years old. What's your name? Oh, I see. I must have clicked the one with the car on it by accident. 名前は何ですか？よろしくお願いします。All of them. 10歳。
10歳。
10歳。How old do I look? 何歳に見えますか？いいね。Let's go. 完璧。完璧、完璧、完璧。Coming and going. Hey, how much time do we have? Yeah, we should be good. In Japan, there are set phrases used in coming and going. They change depending on if the location is your home, someone else's home, or business. New phrases. Okay. Hello?
Welcome to Pre-Lesson D. This is where we're going to talk about when you are in Japan and you go into someone's house. When you go into someone's house, there are certain phrases that you say. We don't really have this in America, but Japan has a protocol, a certain set of words that you always say that is typical culture and very respectful. So we're going to talk about coming and going in Japanese. And before we do that, we're going to give you some basic phrases, basic greetings. So this one, good morning, is one of the most used things, right? Because it's typically when you meet somebody in the morning. And even if you meet somebody late at night for the first time, you could joke and say good morning because it's the first time that you met them, and Japanese people will do this. So this is Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. Now notice I'm lengthening because I have the OU sound, right? Ohayo, I'm not saying Ohio. Ohio. A lot of people like to remember that good morning is like the state, Ohio. But it's not because it's a little bit lengthened, right? It's not Ohio. Hey, I'm from Ohio. You know, you don't do that. So it's lengthened. Make sure you lengthen it so you sound natural. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ohayo
And remember, it's not
gozaimasu.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu.
gozaimasu.
Do it.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
But it's almost always best to do Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Now there's a shortened form of this where you just say Ohayo. You could say this with people that you know, people that are your friends. I want to warn you right now. You will learn casual Japanese. You will learn slang. I'm going to warn you, until you're good in Japanese, don't use it. Do not specifically use slang because it will come off very bad. Now, I use slang, but my Japanese is really good. I grew up in Japan. I've been married to a Japanese girl for 25 years, or 21 years. Sorry, I jumped the gun there a little bit. But, you know, I have earned the ability, not right, because we all have the right to speak what we want. I'm a very casual speaker, but I never start out with casual terms with people. So if I met somebody for the first time, or the second time even, I wouldn't say Ohayo. I would say Ohayo gozaimasu. I would show the respect. Now, I'm not trying to be a prude. I'm just saying, even I get offended when people come into the website, the Japanese from Zero chat room, and they speak really casual phrases. It's awkward because they should show some respect. It's Japanese culture. So I would say until you know what you're doing, don't be that guy that thinks he's funny by saying really super casual things. Now again, this is like a really beginning lesson, so I don't think you know that. But just please be nice. And if you have stories where, you know, I have heard stories where people have been casual on Japanese chat systems like HelloTalk, and people have stopped talking to them. Yeah, because it's rude. You don't call someone dude when you first meet them, for example, in English. We don't do that. All right, wow. Didn't mean to go long on that. So that is good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. Or the short. Ohayo. Good afternoon. Now I want you to look at this. There's two N's in there. It's not konnichiwa. It's not konnichiwa. It's konnichiwa. 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 Don't say konnichiwa. You can and they will understand you, but you will sound completely like a foreigner. You will sound like a guy that hasn't... Oh. So I was going to say, you're going to sound like a guy with an American flag on your t-shirt. And I already had it. I promise you that wasn't planned. So it's konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. All right. Good evening. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Now that N almost sounds like an M, doesn't it? Because when the N goes to the B, your mouth naturally makes an M sound. So some materials will spell it K-O-M, but that's wrong because there is no such thing in Japanese. There is no independent M sound. There is mami mumemo, but there's no sound in Japanese. There is an sound though, and that can be written with an N. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. That means good evening. Now what it doesn't mean is, so you know you could say good evening and you say goodbye and you use it as a goodbye thing. It's not that. It's not like a good evening, sir. I said good evening. Right? When you're saying goodbye, it doesn't mean that. This only is when you're first meeting someone in the night, you can say good evening. When you're saying goodbye, you say this one, which is good night. You say oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. I'm saying it in the way that they would say it. Oyasumi nasai. Bow a little bit. Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. Okay, it means good night. It means I'm not going to see you anymore this evening. So I'm going to say oyasumi nasai, or you're getting ready to go to bed, and that is what you say to each other. If you know the person, you can say oyasumi. Like I say that to my wife, say it to my kids. My kids can say it to me, but until you're good at Japanese, at least respectively, these aren't rude at all. To say oyasumi, not rude. Ohayo, not rude. But make sure you know the person. Make sure that that person is equal status with you. If you're in doubt, please only say ohayo gozaimasu or oyasumi nasai. All right. We all know the song, I think. Maybe the younger people don't. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo.
I was like,
Well,
what
that
song
comes
is he
from the
talking
phrase,
about?
Arigato gozaimasu. And you can have domo in front of this, but it's not necessary. Arigato gozaimasu. Perfectly fine. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Not arigato. Not arigato. Nowhere is it ever arigato. It's arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Okay, they kind of lengthen out that mas because it's friendly that way. Arigato gozaimasu. I mean, it is really just arigato gozaimasu. But when they say it, they arigato gozaimasu. You'll also hear, now this is in the lesson, you'll hear arigato gozaimashita, which is past tense. And there's a
My
debate
hurts.
between Japanese people. If you look on the internet, you'll find even Japanese people saying, well, should we say arigato gozaimasu or arigato gozaimashita? And doesn't
take a nap.
arigato gozaimashita mean
gonna
that
take a nap
I
later.
was thankful, but now that I'm not anymore? You know, there's debate on it. Or when the action is done, do I say arigato gozaimashita? I'm just going to say this. Don't think about it. Just say arigato gozaimasu.
Don't worry about it.
It's perfect. You don't have to ever worry about it. It means thank you, and it's good enough. All right. Final one. And this is also not in the lesson, but I added it because people screw this up all the time. Like every American knows sayonara. We all know sayonara. Okay, but it's not sayonara number one. It's sayonara. 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 It's long. Sayonara. And you never say it. Don't say it. Unless you're saying goodbye to somebody for many years. Unless you're never going to see them again. Like, this is not a casual phrase. Say bye-bye. I mean, literally in Japanese, they'll say bye-bye. They'll say mata atode, which means see you later. Mata atode. These are all phrases you can find. Okay? This video isn't meant to teach you everything, but I really want you to avoid saying sayonara. Sayonara is, I want you to imagine this scene. Sayonara.
Oh, is
That's
he
what you're
crying? Is that what
You're not going to say
was
that.
the
Say, hey,
scene?
I'm going to go to the convenience store. I'm going to get some milk. Farewell. Let me know when you come back. Don't say sayonara. Say anything else but sayonara. Oh, man, I thought this was the end, but this is the beginning. So these were the phrases we were trying to get through just to get to this most important coming and going section. So these are the cultural phrases that we say. All right? All right. When you leave your house in the morning, you say this to everybody in the house or anybody that's there. You say, ittekimasu.
I'll be back.
Ittekimasu. There's a double T. So go look about our pronunciation stuff, okay? On the pronunciation lesson, pre-lesson B. But ittekimasu. Ittekimasu means I'm going to go, itte, and kimasu, come back. Now don't think about the grammar, but I just gave you a little bit of
BRB.
It's go and come back. This can translate as I will go and come back. But you only say it if you're going to come back. If you're never coming back, you don't say ittekimasu. Now, if you're leaving your house and you're going to go to America for a month, or, Japan for a month, you can still say ittekimasu because you will be back. This is why it's typically said only when you're leaving your house, okay? Ittekimasu. When you say that, the the cultural response is always going to be
すぐ戻ります。Okay.
itterashai, and that means
すぐ戻ります
literally
is BRB.
go and come back. And you can
I'll be right back.
a lot
Never
of
comes
times
back.
when you're learning Japanese, people get like stuck on this phrase equals this exact thing in English when it really doesn't. You know, there's a lot of variation. You know, ittekimasu, for example, can be like, all right, I'm out of here in English, right? I'm out of here. Or catch you later. Like it can mean all sorts of things, right? But we're just saying here very simply, I'll be
I'm
back.
just coming back with
But
the milk.
but
Never.
Arnold Schwarzenegger wouldn't say this if he, you know, when he goes, I'll be back. He wouldn't say ittekimasu. There's a whole other thing he would say. Because he's not at home, he's not going to say ittekimasu. We'll do that in another video. So if you say ittekimasu, or if someone says it to you, then the response is always itterashai, itterashai. All right? Now, when you come home, this is what you say. You always say tadaima. Tadaima means I'm back. Tadaima. I'm home, I'm back. It means all those things, okay? It's wherever you said ittekimasu at, when you go back to that place, you can say tadaima. And there is a set phrase that you will say back to them, or they will say back to you, and it is okaeri nasai. Okaeri nasai. Okaeri nasai. Okaeri nasai means welcome back. Now we're finally done. All right, so I will see you all on the next lesson where we finally will be able to make our own questions and make our own responses, and we're going to be doing basic sentence creation in Japanese. That is going to be lesson 1 of Japanese from Zero, book 1. If you don't have the book, go get it on Amazon. If you have bought the book, please give us a review on Amazon. We love your reviews. Or if you're using the free course online, make sure you review everything prior to that lesson so that we don't get stuck when we're trying to make sentences. I'll see you all then on Japanese from Zero. Bye.
Obviously, yeah. I don't have the books.
Sayonara. Sayonara.
Okay, yeah, no, we're done with it. Okay, thanks. Thanks, dude. Thank you. Thank you, George-san. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Try to use the new phrases below every day with your friends and family, but your friends and family might not be learning Japanese, so it could be weird.
おはようございます。おはよ
The short version of Ohayo gozaimasu is Ohayo. I normally only use with friends, family, and people you have a casual relationship with. Ew. Konnichiwa.
う。こんにちは。
The sound of double consonant n in konnichiwa is held longer than just one n. Do not mistakenly do what many students do and say konnichiwa. This is incorrect, and you will sound like a foreigner. Konbanwa.
こんばんは。
This is only used when you first meet with someone in the evening. It cannot be used at the end of an evening. Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi.
おやすみなさい。おやすみ。
The short version, oyasumi, should only be used with friends and family and people you have a casual relationship with. This is used in saying goodbye and not hello. Huh? I think it should say also used when saying goodbye. Arigatou gozaimasu, but it's kind of confusing because you have to specify it's at night time that you say this. Like you can't be like Ohayo gozaimasu, para 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 oyasumi. That doesn't make sense. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou.
ありがとうございます。ありがとう。
Arigato is very common as a short way to say thank you. In real life, you rarely hear the often taught Domo arigato gozaimasu. Yeah, it depends on the situation, but yeah, that's pretty correct. Leaving and returning home. The following phrases are said every day by millions of Japanese people as they leave and arrive home. Itekimasu.
行ってきます。
I will go. I'll be back. This phrase is said when you leave your home. It can also be said when you're leaving any place to which you plan to return. いってらっしゃい。
いってらっしゃい。
Have a good day. Take care. See you. This is the response to itekimasu, the call and response. This phrase is said to someone who is leaving and will be back. Itterashai is normally only used in situations when the person is leaving will return in a relatively short time. Tadaima!
ただいま。
I'm home. I'm back. This phrase is commonly used when arriving home. It can also be used in returning to a place you recently left. Okaeri nasai is the response to tadaima.
おかえりなさい。
It can also be said to someone who has just returned to a place they've been before. Also be said to someone who has just returned to a place. Yeah, just think of it as calls and responses. So if the call is itekimasu, you say itterashai. If the call is tadaima, then the response is okaeri nasai.
行ってきます。行ってらっしゃい。
ただいま。
おかえりなさい。
Okay, next part. Speaking naturally. 自然に話す方. I already read this. The silent oo sound. Many phrases taught in this lesson end with mas.
ます。
Examples.
おはようございます。行ってきます。ありがとうございます。
In everyday spoken Japanese, the final u in words containing mas is silent and the word is pronounced as mas. Practice your words and phrases with this pronunciation and you sound more natural. Lesson quiz. What do you say when you go to sleep? Oyasuminasai. What do you say when your family member is leaving for work? Itterashai. What is the most polite way of saying thank you? Domo arigatou gozaimasu. How do people respond when your family member says tadaima, okaeri? If someone says itterashai, itekimasu. How do you say good morning in Japanese? Ohayou gozaimasu. What do you say when someone comes home and says tadaima to you? Tadaima, okaeri, nasai. How do you say good evening in konbanwa? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. How do you greet your friend? Ohayo. 7 o'clock in the evening. How do I greet my neighbors? Konbanwa. Next lesson. Okay, how many lessons have we done today? Okay. I think I should save it here. We've done 4 lessons already. They're on good, roughly 1 hour parts, I feel like. So if you're like also writing things down, if you don't have the books and you're writing it down manually for yourself and stuff, I think that's a great thing. But let's save these other 4 for another stream. I guess I have to pay if I want to keep going. I don't know. We'll find out. But so far, seems pretty good. It's pretty interesting. I hope you guys learned some stuff today. If it was a lot to learn, we have the link. We have the link at the top. Feel free to explore this website as well for yourselves and everything. I think that'd be great. Let's see. Who else is on here at the moment? It doesn't help that I'm tired. Yeah, when it comes to learning, I get really tired easily. I just get really sleepy. Everything is loading so slowly. Okay, let's go check out. What are you feeling like today? Rick seems like, who's Rick? So you know what, let's go see our friend. They do some pretty chill beats and stuff, so I think that'd be pretty nice to just hang out with them for a bit this morning while I get ready for, I got singing practice later this evening, early evening, so in about 4.5 hours. So in 4 hours I gotta start my warm-ups at least. 4.5 hours to be back for some singing practice, but for now, let's go see Nathan Lichnell Music. He's a great dude, very chill vibes. I think you guys will like him if you're just looking for that sort of relaxation thing. But for now, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll look at uploading the full video to the Red site because it didn't, for some reason, didn't start recording or whatever at the right time. But for now, have a good one. I see you guys soon. Remember to plan what songs you want requested just for me to sing tonight because we do have a limited time. But for now, good night. I mean, see you later. Itakimasu. I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Be good. You are enough. Bye.